Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Mash and welcome to another hobby update. In this one, we'll be talking about two giants I bought for my Kings of War army. And this is the first one. Both giants are Reaper Miniatures bone models, which is this very flexible resin. Like you can see, you can bend it, it will go back to its former state. Yeah, and the whole model is like that. You can like move his arms and stuff like that. You can like bend it for good if you want. So you need to like put it in the hot water, like bend it, and then cool it down in the shape you wanted to keep it. Never tried it, not sure if it works because from what I know, sometimes even if you do this, the model will get back to the previous state like in the longer time. It needs like more time, but it will be slowly going back to the previous state. So I'm not sure on that. What I like about this model is that the fact that it looks very great with the current Mantic models look. So if you take a look at this Ogre body, it's got the fur on the legs, it's got this crude armor there. So this model also has like the fur and the crude armor. So I really like the way it goes with the model. So yeah, this is the shoulder part, and this one is the Ogres. It looks really great together. So there's that. Another great thing is that this base, the model with comes with the stone base. It looks good, but I won't be using that. I want to fit the bases to my Ogre army bases, so that would be like probably sand and some stones, but not like this cobblestone. And but what I want to say is that this model fits 50mm base very well. It will be working great on that, so that's great. Yeah. The the model itself has a bit issues with the mold lines, but those are very small mold lines, and if you take a closer look, you can actually see them here on the leg. Like, not sure because the light has to. Yeah, it's a minor thing here, but yeah, you can see some of those. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's pretty well sculpted, right? And also pretty well casted. The the biggest issue is with the joints. So you've got something like this, and this model has something like this. It's pretty okay here. You still can see some of the gaps there, but it's nothing that the paint wouldn't deal with. But here there's a bit of a problem because you actually can see the bed joint. Like, there's a bigger gap there, and yeah, and here there's also like the gap here. Yeah, now I can see it. And this one is the biggest one. Maybe I could like press it really hard when gluing. But yeah, I even don't know what glue to use, but probably super glue. I'll try. So yeah, maybe I can remove this one by doing so, or maybe I'll need to use some green stuff on that. Yeah, so that's the first giant, which I'm really happy. I really like the model, and the pose and everything. He looks really great. Oh, maybe I'll also put it here, and I'll show you the model with the other models. So, like, for example, this one is the Frostgrave Barbarian Archer. Yeah, so you can see the model is still pretty big. It's not of the height of the like plastic Games Workshop giant, which is like twice as big. Like, I guess yeah, I think it's twice that big. It's more like of this metal older giant, but the older giant, it still should have like the head around here, so around his weapon. Yeah, so this one is pretty small, but you know, he is still towering over the models, right? So for example, this is the, maybe I'll use the base to show you the right size. So he's still towering over the ogres from Mantic, so that's great. Like, this ogre is like up to the chain on this guy, so have the torso, and yeah, those are so small that the giant still looks like a giant, so which is good, right? And I don't mind like this being him a little bit smaller than the Games Workshop giants, and even the new Mantic giant, which is like very tall, because it will be easier to get this guy on the battles. And along with this guy, I also bought another giant. Yeah, I'll need to quickly assemble him. So there's that. You've got a hand here. This is also the Hail Giant from Reaper Miniatures. You've got different name. I forgot what. Oh, it's Golan, I guess. This one is. And yeah, so this is how he looks. And you got this really huge tree trunk, and I'm really a bit disappointed with this one. Like you can see, this one fits the 50mm base and all that stuff, but this one, he actually exceeds that. You know, this is the square, let's say, and if you put that, like his legs are out of the line, so yeah, like by 1 centimeter, I guess. You can pivot it to actually fit the base, which is kind of okay, but then there's a problem with the facing. Like the people will be asking which one is the front side, and then there's a problem with like the charging cavalry or like pikemen. They all will stumble on this trunk. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this model. When I bought it, they costed the same amount, so about $9. Like normally the metal version costs like $45 on the Manic, sorry, on the Reaper Miniatures website. The bone version costs like $9, and yeah. So I thought they are the same size, they're like brothers. Maybe they are sculpted by the same guy because they do have like those huge muscles and stuff. But they look like the different person sculpted them. So there's one, and you can actually, like, this is my idea, to actually move this like this, so he keeps it up, so it won't be that much a problem when the cavalry will be charging and stuff. I don't know. Not a huge fan of this model, like especially for Kings of War. It's not the greatest one. I thought this would be like the same models. They are very similar shoulder pads. He also have like some fur here and there. So yeah, I thought maybe they are cool and maybe I'll be able to do something with this arm. But yeah, right now I have no idea. Yeah, so the mold lines are the same like the previous model. He got some mold lines here on this part, which might be more difficult to remove, and also like on the, I don't know, like shoulder part here. But other than that, well, the model is almost the same stuff. This one actually has better designed joints because well, head is not a big deal. You still have some gaps, but all those arms, they go under the armor, for example, and you don't see the connection, so there's no need for actually any green stuff work there. And also here you just put the arm under the skin, and it looks pretty good. Like I don't think you need any green stuff there. And also here, this one goes under the footer, so you can either put it like this or put it like this, and it still looks pretty Oh, sorry. It looks still pretty good. So yeah, so there's that. That's my two giants for Kings of War. Uh, I'll be using the standard Ogre skin tone, so they'll be like the red skin advance, with maybe some paintings on the face, maybe some more tattoos on their arms, because they do have a lot of flesh. Yeah, not sure about this one. He is a bit disappointing for me, so yeah, I'll probably paint him last. His last model. Yeah, just don't wanna be um, you know, back down with the model. But this one, I'm really happy about this model, and he looks so cool. I think he'll be my first model. Uh, yeah, so there's that. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.